So what did you want to be when you were kids?
Doctor. This was when I was like 3. Is because I wanted to give injections rather than take them. And then like...
A Power Ranger.
To be an aircraft engineer.
I wanted to be a rock star.
I thought I was going to be a football player, innit?
Footballer?
Oh, footballer.
Football player.
Footballer.
I don't remember.
Be an astronaut, that kind of stuff. Mechanical engineer, that kind of stuff.
I wanted to be a ballerina, a news reporter, a journalist, a dancer.
So MI5 and all that sort of stuff, Secret Service. Benefiting the nation, like helping the country against spies and all that sort of stuff.
Like some sort of action hero. I wanted to be like in the army, a soldier, a policeman, stuff like that.
A policeman.
As a police officer, yeah. I wanted to join the armed forces.
I kind of saw myself being involved in music.
At one point, I wanted to be like a stunt double, like, you know, like, yeah, I wanted to like get a motorcycle, do the daredevil tricks and stuff like that. Really random, I don't know why. So when I got a bit older, I wanted to actually be a forensic scientist.
Oh wow.
So completely again. Weird childhood.
Did you ever do anything like skateboarding or any like stunt-ish stuff, like close to stunts?
I tried, like, when I first started to learn to ride my bike, like I used to ride my bike a lot, I used to rollerblade a lot as well. I would like get injured quite a lot, so I think that's what kind of stopped that dream quite quickly, actually, yeah.
I wanted to build like my family home, and then afterwards, what was it? I think I wanted to be should have been the most highly recommended, most spoke about female basketballer in history.
To be an NBA basketball player. So IT technology was something I always had. So we grew up with Super Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and I would stay on it for hours when I'm not playing basketball. So when it came to choosing my subject at uni, I went into the computer science field, and just how the tech thing came about.
A choreographer.
What do you think they would say if this wasn't that?
That I'm more or less nearly doing my job.
Musician, like a lot later in life, yeah.
So you wanted to be aircraft engineer and Peter wanted to be air pilot?
No, it was before Pete, before I met Pete. So I can't even blame him for it.
I never knew that, and I was always so confused, and my parents always want me to be like a lawyer or like a doctor, and you know, they didn't allow me to do I don't know if you call it artistic studies or whatever, I don't know, at the university. So I ended up doing a degree in history of arts and heritage conservation. I never done anything with that.
I wanted to be a footballer, but I realised that you have to start really early, and I didn't start early enough. And I don't think there's loads of competition in London. So then I realised how to, you know, work with a team, work with other people, and realise how competitive the world really is.
And then playing cricket on the side. So I played semi-pro cricket for a very long time.
So you wanted to be a cricket playing Power Ranger?
Exactly.
I wanted to be a lawyer. I decided against that very quickly when I realized I had to be studying for the rest of my life, even after studying engineering, architecture, interior design, and cake, but I didn't end up with any of the things I wanted to be.
When I was a kid, I actually wanted to be an architect. And then I found out that you have to do 7 years of studying. I was like, no, I don't want to be an architect no more. And then I did want to be a footballer, but I didn't really think I would ever make that. And then I wanted to do business, but I didn't know what I wanted to do in business. And then in theatre, I just wanted to do a whole bunch of different kind of things, really.
And I think as I started to kind of change my character and put on a mask, I think I just started to lose track of that and, you know, really started to drift away from that and actually went on to the other side of the tracks.
I wanted to be a actress, then that really didn't work out. Then I wanted to be an astronaut, field science, didn't really work out.
Then I wanted to be an author. Then that sort of transferred into screenwriting. Then that transferred into cinematography and editing and all of that stuff.
I wanted to be a pilot. In fact, I even got my aerobatic rating, which was really good because when I took young ladies up with me and I'd do a barrel roll or a loop, they'd put their hand on my knee. I was absolutely ecstatic. But realising that airline flying was sort of quite boring and laborious and I wanted to be my own boss, I thought, no, I need to venture out and run my own business.
The original thing was, through upbringing, it was the accountant, then I went to the doctor route. But then come A-level, I always wanted to do business.
I was always into building stuff, being creative. And then as I got older, I started getting more interested in investing, making money, the stock market, and then finally business.
I remember that I wanted to have a horse and I wanted to go to Australia so I can see a kangaroo face to face.
But I always knew that I didn't want just a particular job, because I always thought there was more to life than just going to school, going to university, and getting married and having kids.
I think my own boss. I've always been a little bit of a bossy boots. I grew up with 6 siblings.
Wow.
And if you grow up with 6 siblings and 3 of them are brothers, then you have to be able to stand up for yourself.
Which sibling are you?
Second last one.
Oh.
So I really had to flex my muscles.
Yes, I wanted to teach people, and I was always constantly singing. But at that time, I didn't know that I can sing,
To be a singer, to be an artist.
So I wanted to be one of 2 things actually. I wanted to either be a fighter pilot or an artist.
Those are 2 very different things. What do you think your younger self would say if they met you now?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's such a good question.
Managed to navigate through certain situations and you're still here doing what you want to do.
And relax, actually. I think she told me to relax a little bit more and not take things too seriously.
They saw me now, my younger self. They'll be like, oh my God, Big Nicks, I love you. I love you, special boy.
Read more, travel more, talk to different people who are unlike you.
I'd say it's pretty sweet, I think. But the thing is, I did kind of always enjoy the writing part of it. I always had a fascination with working music in primarily Japan and Asia, so it just felt very natural to do this anyway.
What would your younger self say if they saw you now?
Looking kind of rough. Need a shave.
My younger self. Well, it's like she'd be like, "Oh, is that how I'm gonna look like?"
Raw. Probably they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, is this where life takes us?"
To be honest, I think most people would say this. I'm not where I thought I would be. I feel like where I am now, I should have been 10 years ago. So I'd probably say, to myself, come at me, pick up the pace.
They'll just be thinking, nodding, going, "That's the man." Because I am a man right now. I'm 34.
Just get one thing. Just focus on one thing. And why are you all over the place?
Yes, well done. My younger self would probably say, what on earth are you doing? Totally different life to what I thought I would have. But what I'd like to say to my younger self is to take every opportunity you can, make sure that you secure your future for yourself, both financially, but also within yourself.
What is your strongest character trait?
I think being feisty. I mean, just being honest. I don't know. Okay, I think just smiling.